Please be advised, all music tracks used in this production are sole property of Kelsunn Communications and are original compositions. Thank you. Hello and welcome to all our listeners and viewers. This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, producer and host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air social work podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. Our podcast is rated internationally as one of the best social work podcasts you must follow. This podcast promotes, celebrates, uplifts, and highlights the social work profession. Our aim is to educate the general public about the powerful impact social workers have on the lives of those they serve. The podcast will also amplify the vital contributions professional social workers make in every aspect of our society every day. The Cold Within by James Patrick Kinney. 6 humans trapped by happenstance in the dark and bitter cold. Each possessed a stick of wood, or so the story's told. Their dying fire in need of logs, but the first one held hers back. For of the faces around the fire, she noticed one was black. The next one looked across the way, saw one not of his church, and could not bring himself to give the fire his stick of birch. The third one sat in tattered clothes, he gave his coat a hitch. Why should his log be put to use to warm the idle rich? The rich man just sat back and thought of the wealth he had in store, and how to keep all he had earned from the lazy, shiftless poor. The black man's face bespoke revenge as the fire passed from his sight, for he saw in his stick of wood a chance to spite the white. And the last man of this forlorn group did naught except for gain, giving just to those who gave was how he played the game. Their sticks held tight in death's stilled hands was proof enough of sin. They did not die from the cold without. They died from the cold within. During this season, let us all look inside and find a warmth of care, concern, and compassion for our fellow human beings. Let us all strive to go out of our way to do something to make someone else's day brighter, to show kindness, love, forgiveness, compassion to those less fortunate, and not to resent those who may be more fortunate. So thank you for listening. This has been Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air social work podcast. I leave you with Namaste. I honor the goodness in you. Thank you. Once again, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, producer and host of the show. You've been listening to the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air social work podcast. This and all other episodes are available on our Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon Music, Audible, and iHeart audio podcast platforms, among others. The podcast is also available on our Spotify and YouTube video podcast platforms. Go to any search engine and type in Kelsunn-on-the-Air in the search window to hear this show in its entirety. Please make sure to click subscribe to support our podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, download, and share. To reach us for more information, email us at info@kelsunn.org. That's info@kelsunn.org. Or to suggest future topics, log into www.kelsunn.org. That's www.kelsunn.org and fill out the Share a Topic form on our homepage. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a Kelsunn Communications production.